it is Metroid 35th anniversary, and I have been a very, very bad Metroid fan because up until now, we have not done a single Metroid thing this year. I thought that I did, but no, the last thing that we did Metroid related was last year when I did a full playthrough of Zero Mission. I thought I did that this year, but time passes by so fast that we don't even know when we did the things that we did. But tonight, on a very special, very, very special Sunday edition of First Strike, we're gonna be taking a look at 3 different versions of the same game of Metroid 2, Return of Samus. We'll be taking a look at the original Game Boy version. We'll be taking a look at AM2R, another Metroid 2 remake, as well as Metroid Samus Returns for the 3DS. And, you know, I haven't started Hack Attack yet, which will be a new show coming soon, one of these days. And normally, another Metroid 2 remake would go into the category of Hack Attack because it is a fan game of an existing IP. But we'll be doing an exception for tonight's special of Metroid. And yes, John, yes, I have played. I did do a First Strike of Metroid Prime. That was in October. We're close to October already, too. So, whoo, time just flies. But anyways, people, this is First Strike, show where I sit down to play the beginning of a video game. And this is the intro. So we can start First Strike and actually start playing these games. Because we're gonna play them for at least half an hour each. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Intro. Alright. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Command Center. My name is David DeLeon, aka Commander Lionheart. Back again with brand spanking special new episode of First Strike. Show where we sit down to take a look at the beginning of a video game. Like I said, tonight, it's gonna be 3 games that are essentially the same game, but it's still gonna be 3 different versions of the same game. Kind of. Maybe. One of them is a fan game. One of them is an actual remake. One of them being Metroid Samus Returns, holding a very special place in my heart because it helped me survive when Hurricane Maria passed through here in Puerto Rico. We were without electricity for quite some time, and that game kept my sanity going. The very small piece of sanity that I still have left is thanks to Metroid Samus Returns. So, let's start with the original Metroid 2, Return of Samus for the Game Boy. There is also a Metroid 2, Return of Samus DX hack mod, whatever you want to call it. We'll be taking a look at this in an episode of Hack Attack later in the future. How's Storm going over there? It's raining. It's kind of windy. And it's already dropping frames. But not for now. Never mind. It is dropping frames again. So, God damn you, Grace! Anyways, it's not that bad. How about on your end, Mythos? Let's start with Metroid 2, please. Yeah. There we go. And I think it's a little bit too loud for me, so... Alright, so this is 1991, so it was 5 years after the release of the original Metroid for the NES. So, I did not know that. I thought that it might have been a little bit sooner, but hey, I don't know. Anyways, let's start. How much? A bit of rain and a bit of wind. Betrayals in the Sky. That game is amazing and fantastic. Fantamazing. Whichever word you were saying, and I mixed it up with another word. equally as amazing. Alright, so as you can see, this is black and white. The DX version, all it does is just give color to the game. Which is great, because I grew up with the Game Boy Color and not the original Game Boy. So most of the games that I played, even the Game Boy ones, were in color. By the way, John, what did you think about, I believe that it's in the first Sky game, right? That there's the Weissman? The Weissman? I don't know how you're supposed to say it. Also, stream is going to hell. Hooray! I probably should have started this earlier than I have. The Weissman. I don't know how you say his name. The plot twist with him. Which I only know of because I've seen videos of. Not because I have actually played or beaten the game. That's something I absolutely adore a game to do. It has the trailer for the next game after the credits. Oh, really? That reveal blew my mind. I didn't know that it had a trailer for the next game. Every game should just have a trailer for their next game. You'll never see it coming. You'll see that my mind is too fast for us. So, this is actually like the only version of Metroid 2 that I have not beaten. I beat AM2R and I beat Metroid Samus Returns. But I have never beaten, like, the original version of this game. Just like I have never actually beaten the original version of Metroid. Also, God bless the Turbo Fire. Just... I'm gonna decimate everything with this. Hopefully. If I don't die, because I am known to die in Metroid games. I don't remember which way you're supposed to go. OG Metroid is a nightmare. Yeah, that's honest. That's why I did Zero Mission, actually. So that I didn't have to go through that nightmare. Not really a trailer, it's like a bunch of animation that looks hand-painted, showing a lot of wild shit and new areas for Sky 2. With info on what's going to happen. Let's see. No. Oh shit, it's a Metroid. We gotta kill it. Ah, fuck. Ah, shit. I believe that only missiles do shit against these guys, right? Where did it go? Okay. That's one down. Huh. I don't think that was necessary, game, for you to do the whole... for just one number. Halfway there. We're halfway there. Ah. Oh, interesting. So those things refill you. Okay. Actually, you also has a preview for the next game after the credits. Wow, interesting. So, I don't remember in AM2R, but I do remember that in Samus Returns, every time you kind of defeat a Metroid, it does something to the environment, like to the place where you're in. I'm not sure if it's the same for this original. Like it should be, because that game is, again, a remake of this game. Did I break something? I mean, did you break something? Are you gonna wreck it? By the way, John, have you decided what you're going to be playing next? Now that you're done with Trails in the Sky? Yeah. Maybe. A little bit. Kind of. Maybe? I don't know. Alright, I found a Star Wars Storyteller mod for RimWorld. Time to execute order number 9 with large extra fries. A diet soda. I need those other new Trails games ASAP. Not yet. Again, I highly recommend Dodgeball Academia. I think that it's like not that long. Like I'm pretty sure that it's short on the shortish side, because I'm in chapter or episode 5 and it's 8 episodes or 8 chapters, however you want to say it. So, yeah. God damn it. Let me see. Feel like I'm struggling with this today. Chris Tales is starting to pick up for me. It's after that initial starting area, which took place basically all of the demo. There's this area in the forest, which is the next area after the prologue. And it has a very bad difficulty spike, like way too bad, way too rough. Specifically because you're starting out and you still don't have like heals. Just I'm looking at videos for Cold Steel 4. Why do a bunch of the characters have weird dolls on the arms? Oh, those are accessories that you can put on them. Like that's it. That's the answer. Just accessories that you can put on their arms. You can put the cookie down. Yeah, cosmetics. That's it. They looked like they were talking. That's weird. Huh. Send me the video, because that doesn't sound like anything I ever experienced in the game. I was very weirded out. But I'm pretty sure that it's the cosmetics. I'll send it later, yeah. So far, huh. Some characters have them, some don't. There's some different outfits that you can put on them. There's one that I that I think that it was free. That is basically like Sailor Moon or magical. God, what's the name? Madoka? Magical Madoka, whatever. That shooting noise is getting on my nerves. I was waiting for it. I knew you'd say that. That's why I have it like at very low volume for myself. So I don't have to hear it. So, man, it's... You know, I'm sure that for 1991, this was incredible to play on a Game Boy. Fast forward to 20 years later. In 2021, and it's okay, you know. Like it's too archaic, especially considering that I've played literally pretty much the other 2D ones: Super Metroid, Samus Returns, Fusion, Zero Mission. I'm talking about Cold Steel as a whole, so don't ban me. I think Sky is a lot better than Cold Steel 1. You're entitled to your wrong opinion, sir. I mean, it's not a wrong opinion. As long as it's a Trails game, whatever, man. Like, people say the Crossbow games are much better than Sky and Cold Steel. It's just, you know, Cold Steel's the ones that I've played, so... Okay. Nope, nothing. Interesting. I wonder if I can... Nope. How do I get that? I'm looking at the Crossbow games on YouTube, they look real good. Got really good until the last couple hours. So, I will admit that Cold Steel 1 starts off very, very slow. I mean, after the prologue part where they're in Garelia Fortress, I should say. It starts off very slow, and I will give it to everybody that is true. I still played the hell out of that game, so like I played Cold Steel 1 damn, like beat it once, beat it twice. I think that like 3 times on PS3. Then I don't remember if I did 2 full playthroughs on PS4 or just 1. And just because I had the save from the PS3, So I used it to do the nightmare run, essentially just do the final battle, because it was literally a save in nightmare mode where it was just the last fight that I had to do to get the nightmare trophy. I'm not sure. In my comparison to Cold Steel and Sky, Cold Steel I had no problem dropping it for months at a time. Not really thinking about it. Sky kept me wanting to come back throughout. Sure. Sounds fair enough, I guess. I was the opposite. I just wanted to keep playing Cold Steel, and I needed to know what happened next, even with the slow start. Like, I don't know. It's just something about the game that just clicked with me immediately. Okay, where's that Metroid? And it's kind of the opposite with me with Trails in the Sky. I just don't feel compelled to actually keep playing it. I mean, I do want to. It's just the battle system is a little bit more archaic than in Cold Steel. And also, I just can't... I know that a lot of people, like, you know, like her and shit, but until I actually see that character progression, I just don't like Estelle. I can't stand her goddamn childness. I think I found the battle system to be a lot more fun in Sky. And I'm the opposite. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Not again. You have to press down 3 times to actually get into the onto the spider ball. That's... Again, they were working with what they had, which was the Game Boy, which only had a very small amount of buttons to work with. But still. That was my favorite character easily. Her growth over Sky 1 was perfect. I started out really disliking Joshua, so he was such a blank character, but by the halfway point, you started to see that was by design. I like Joshua from the get-go. I can't stand Estelle from the get-go. Like, call me bland. I just prefer characters like Joshua or Reen or Lloyd, which are basically, well, Joshua isn't goody two shoes, but Reen and Lloyd are 100% goody two shoe Boy Scout Captain Americas. Agate comes back in Trails of Cold Steel 3. And 4. Kind of spoiler there, but whatever. You already probably knew that. Or not. Point is, you will see her. You will see him again someday. That was a storm stream report. Kind of. We are live from the... No! Fuck you, mosquito. We are live reporting from the center of the big black hole. Oh, wow. It is so slow. I'm in a weird place where I don't care about Cold Steel spoilers unless it's something huge. Sky, I want to know nothing about. I mean... You already know that there's mechs. And you already know who Crow really is, kind of. Not really, because you haven't played Cold Steel 2 to know why he does what he does. Because I know it's going to be 1,000 years before I get to Cold Steel. Maybe. And outside when the winds were strong and there was a lot of rain and holy shit, I almost flew off! Me and G have warned you. Ah. So again, so far, going back to this game, it's passable. There really isn't like a sense of direction either of where necessarily you have to go. Although that is a Metroid thing by design, you know, not necessarily knowing where you have to go at all given times. Unless it's Metroid Fusion, which literally holds your hand and literally tells you, hey, you gotta go over here. I don't think that... You know what? I don't think that it... Doing Metroid to the X warrants its own episode. Let's quickly, briefly take a small look at Metroid 2 Return of Samus DX, which is a mod which gives color to the game. Makes it a little bit more bearable to see, I guess. But that's about it. It's essentially the same game. Like, nothing actually changes. Although, not having to look at black and white is a blessing, I will say. Like, this is much better looking now. And I appreciate that. This makes the game way more enjoyable. So about the combat in Sky, when you really... into it, you have to start planning your moves, you have to figure out Like tigers in order, or they will give you problems. That's in every Trails game. Except in Cold Steel, I just spammed the goddamn... God, what's the name? What's the name of the specials? I forgot the name of the specials. What's the name of the special? The S-Craft. Just spam the living hell out of those. So, we're gonna take care of this Metroid again. And that's all she wrote. Takes quite a bit of time to get those charged. In Sky, yes. In Cold Steel? Oh no! But yeah, that's Metroid 2DX. Again, it's the same game as the original Metroid 2, except they just gave it color instead of you looking at some black and white stuff. So, with that, let's get out of RetroArch over here. Let's quit RetroArch and let's go to... Let me see if it opens. It's supposed to open. Oh, there it is. Alright, so this is AM2R, another Metroid 2 remake. It is a fan game. Raise data, yes. New game, normal game. So this one actually has difficulty. Metroid Samus Returns, I don't remember if it has difficulty or not. But and I think it does. I think it has normal and hard, but it doesn't have an easy mode. Since this is the only one that has an easy difficulty, let's go with easy mode. Again, I have played this. This released a few years before, or a year before Samus Returns. Like, it had been in the works for quite a while. But it wasn't released until like a year before Metroid Samus Returns, and then it was taken down. Aside from Nintendo always taking down fan projects, but it was because they were also working on the remake. So, yeah, this one is more in line with what we see in games like Zero Mission, Fusion. Other M. I'm mostly referring to the 2D games. And also, yeah, no. Please do not refer to Other M. But obviously, as you can see, the game is already, like, way faster. Like, compared to the Game Boy version, which is slow as shit. Alright, let's kill that exact same Metroid that we keep killing over and over again. Which, by the way, I will be doing a full playthrough of Metroid Prime starting in October. Along with a Alan Wake playthrough, John. Now that you wanted, that's the one that you want me to do the most. So, huh? There wasn't actually one of those doors on the way to this Metroid. That's interesting. Oh yeah, this one has the Alan Wake, John. Alan Wake full playthrough. This one has the climb mechanic from. Is it Zero Mission or is it Fuse? I think it's Zero Mission. I think Zero Mission had it, right? Or was it Fusion? One down. A few more to go. Oh, that will do. Well, this got rid of that area that had, like, the... This cave system is located between two tectonic plates, largely flooded by an extremely dense and caustic substance similar to magma. If an earthquake has altered the cave layout and the hazardous substance has raised to lower levels. Well, the earthquake is unknown. Initial orbital scan of SR-388 detected no instability within this region. Yeah, this one actually does the whole changing the layout. And I'm guessing that the original did too. It's just that we didn't really see it after killing the first Metroid. Also, I guess that this is normal water? Normal purple water? So I'll be doing full playthrough of Metroid Prime, looking forward to that, as well as a full playthrough of Alan Wake in October. Like I've mentioned, there will be a few episodes of First Strike, Scooby-Doo episode, Muppets Monster Adventure episode, and I forgot the other two. Castlevania 64. And I don't remember what the other one is. Did you first strike Alan Wake? Yes, John. Don't you remember? Buddy Simulator is not an old game, John. We've established this already. We've talked about it. First Strike is for old games. Future Strike is for new games. Indie Strike is for indie games. Might have missed that one. No, you didn't. You were there. You're just starting to become an old man and forgetting things, John. Welcome. Welcome to the Age of Lion. No, 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 get out. So it's gonna be a very big difference too. Going from Metroid on the Game Boy, which is slow as shit, to this, which is a little bit fast, which is way faster actually. Not a little bit, way faster. To Metroid Samus Returns, which goes back to being a little bit on the slower side. Like, at least from my memory, I think that it's on the slower side. I could be wrong. I'm also very glad that all the save stations restore your health and your missiles. I don't have it yet. I don't have the ball. The ball bomb. The bomb ball? I don't know. La Bamba. Golden Temple. Ah, so that's what this place is. Wow, the difference between that thing and the one on the Game Boy. It's incredible. Bombs. Press square to put a bomb in its ass. Aha, there it is. This way, yeah. Yeah, again, this one is way faster now that I haven't played this since it released in 2016, so I really don't remember much of how this one played. I just know that it was more in line with the other GBA Metroid games. Now that's something I don't know if the Samus Returns does. Where, whenever you pick up a, you know, a missile tank, extender or whatever, I don't know if they, like, skip the whole, jingle and you acquired a new missile tank thingy, my bob. I'm not sure if they did that in Samus Returns or not. It's kind of like Skyward Sword, where in the HD version they, whenever you go to pick up an object that you've already picked up one of before, it no longer like stops to tell you you picked up this object, except for one. I'm trying to remember which one it is. Which one was it? I know that there's one object that it does still do the whole. Also, Mega Buster. Which one was it? I'm trying to remember what item it was. Oh, I don't remember the Mega Buster actually like making these things just gravitate towards it. Or the fact that you could charge up the... Huh. Interesting. Aha. Wait. Okay, so I need to go up. At least want to get to the second Metroid, since we got and beat the second Metroid. At least want to get there here. I'm not sure if I will get to it in Samus Returns, because the layout for Samus Returns changes a lot too. You are one ugly looking motherfucker. I need to... Huh. Okay. I won't bother with you then. L1 or L2 in Morph Ball mode to climb walls. Just much faster again. Much faster. That is literally the one thing with this thing. Dude, you fugly. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that guy. There's 4 Metroids in this area. That's what I'm gathering from the thingamajig up on top. One of them should be here. I don't remember. Oh boy. This is the easy mode, remember? This is easy mode. Just saying. It's interesting. Didn't I find like another an E-tank or something? I feel like I found an E-tank by this point. In the original, I don't... He's got more of them. How the hell is that possible? Alright, let's see if we can beat this Metroid. And if not, well, okay, there it is. There she blows. Up until 5 playing Trails in the Sky. Envy you. I no longer do that, so. Like the most that I stay up to play a game is 3. And I'm trying not to make a habit out of it. Which tomorrow I can, because tomorrow I work early in the morning. $52 hours. So mine would probably be around I don't know, 100 then, because you know I like to grind and I like to do shit. I mean, there isn't a platinum, so I really wouldn't be doing like too much. Which I need to prepare for the Crossbell games to have a platinum. Sorry I start up that late unless I'm at the end or really into something. I created the origin of titties in RimWorld. We only worship boobs. Blasphemy. Should be the religion of ass. So there's 2 things over here. Also, I did say that I would move on to Metroid Samus Returns after that second Metroid, didn't I? Then almost every quest in the game didn't really need any grinding to finish. We begin with boobs and then we go down. Okay. Ah, what's this? Ah, well, that's what it does. And there's the energy tank. Whole game, I think I only grinded for 2 hours, and I was to get enough for a quartz. Grinding is still grinding, no matter how big or small. I had to do some grinding for crystals for a bit so that I could actually, like, get some... And it was mostly for marbles, which is the currency. God damn it. All right. Is there equipment in crystals? Yes, there is. There's equipment and you need to level up your weapons as well. For that, you need marbles. You can easily get like a bunch if you grind in the second area. One of my major problems with crystals, actually, and that we didn't see in the demo, or that I didn't know, is that it is random encounters. For a game that is heavily inspired by games like Paper Mario and Chrono Trigger, of which neither games have random encounters, this game has random encounters. And it's kind of detracting for the game because it makes the areas that you explore, it makes them look barren. Like, they're just like very empty fields with nothing, and you just run around and random encounter. Like, as much as I want to really love this game, it's after that initial area, it's kind of like they said you could customize how much random encounters you want. I think that that's bullshit, probably, because there's no options. Random encounters, oh no. Yeah, not even Trails in the Sky. Trails in the Sky came out in 2004 in Japan, and that game didn't have random encounters. Check if you can see if it says something about that random encounter thing you're saying me those, because in the options menu, so far, I have seen nothing of the sort. Like, all I get from the options menu is like volume, voice volumes, and all that shit. I did not see anything resembling random encounter adjustment. Also, it shows when you're playing a good game, a good designed game, fan-made or not, when you just keep playing it, even though you said you would stop. It shows. It really shows. Anyways, I'm gonna save there. Man, maybe... I don't know. I was gonna say, maybe I should do a full playthrough of AM2R. Maybe I should do a full playthrough of AM2R and Metroid Samus Returns. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Quit game. Yes. We'll see. We'll see what I do. Exit game. Okay, so let's take a look now at the final part of this Metroid 2 special, which is Metroid Samus Returns for the 3DS. Now again, this game basically saved my life. Or not saved my life as much as this reminds me of our reviews. We jump around everywhere. Kind of. Alright, new game will cause you to lose all current progress. Yes, I don't care. New game, current, yes. In the year 20X5 of the cosmic calendar, a Galactic Federation research team discovered an unknown life form on planet SR-388. While they were able to successfully obtain a living sample, their research vessel was attacked by space pirates during their voyage home. This attack was no coincidence. The space pirates had set their sights on these mysterious organisms called Metroids. They planned to replicate the sample and exploit its ability to absorb the energy of any life form. Their intention was to use Metroids as a weapon, one powerful enough to conquer the entire galaxy. To combat this threat, the Galactic Federation dispatched a lone bounty hunter to infiltrate the space pirate base on the planet Sebes. Against all odds, Samus Aran eradicated the Metroids on Sebes and defeated Mother Brain, the leader of the space pirates. And so, their sinister plans were thwarted for a time. Concerned by these developments and by the great threat the Metroid species still pose to the galaxy, the Galactic Federation mounted another expedition to SR-388. A special squadron of elite soldiers from the Galactic Federation Police was dispatched to investigate. The team soon went missing, but not before transmitting a special sampling of data back to headquarters. Analysis of this data confirmed a Metroid presence within the interior of planet SR-388. So long as they continued to exist, these Metroids would forever pose a devastating threat to the galaxy. The resulting decision of the Galactic Federation Council was immediate and unanimous. Samus Aran, you must exterminate the Metroids once and for all. And everyone died. The end. What a happy ending. Was Metroid inspired by aliens? No. No, of course not. It was another game. All I could find was journalists saying how Crystal is inferior than old Pokemon games. Jesus. So they are Arachni. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, this is a little bit of Mass Effect, a little bit of Aliens, a little bit. I mean, first came Aliens, then came Metroid, and then came Mass Effect. So it's like poetry. It rhymes. Spoilers, she doesn't kill the Metroids. Blow up the collector station. Alright. So, there is going to be a little bit of stuttering here and there. Because I don't have the best GPU to run a 3DS emulator. Just saying. At least not making the game look this good. Because this is not how the game, like, actually looks. Let me see if I can pull up how the game actually is supposed to look. Emulation, configure, graphics. We have it at 3 times native. We put it at native. That's how it's supposed to look. This is how the game is actually supposed to look. Once stretched out from the confinements of a 3DS. 10 seconds until he breaks it. I've already tried this game before, John. I cannot break what I've already tried. Still proceeds to break it. I'm gonna wreck it. Spoilers, Metroid is a girl? I mean, Samus Aran, one of the most badass chicks in video games, so don't mess with her. It's actually cold. There it is. I cannot break what I've already broken. Exactly. Bless you, boy. Thank you. Thank you, me boy. Thank you. It's a little bit chilly, actually. It's even though I have the lights off today, because I think I'm gonna get used to using the lights off instead of using the lights on. You know, it's a little bit chilly. Gonna waste all the missiles. God damn, come on. There. Have a sweater and a fan at ultra speed. Aloy, Ellie, Samus, Aloy, Lara Croft. Who else am I forgetting? Mario, best female protagonist. Yes, sure. So the biggest difference in Metroid Samus Returns from the original Metroid 2 and another Metroid 2 remake is that they added a melee counter that is I don't know how to feel about the melee counter, because the game just focuses too much on the melee counter. Like, compared to other Metroid games. Zelda means she wears that green tunic and long pants. That is true. Remember, kids, the media just wants to stoke your rage. A Nintendo game that adds a new move and then creates everything else around it? Unheard of. Yeah, it's... I know that it's a Nintendo trademark at this point. I bet it was Miyamoto, too. I bet it's his salty-ass fault. Ammo fully restored. Alright. Oh! I forget that you don't start with the Morph Ball in this version for some stupid reason. Even though the original version you did start with the Morph Ball because you literally came out of Metroid 1. That's why they put this Shoso here. The most useless Shoso ever because you already had this in the original game. Also, second screen. A compact Morph Ball lets you move through narrow passages. Simply push down while crouching or tap the map on the touchscreen to take on Morph Ball form. It's Morph Ball time! Also, let's grab that missile tank. Again, I don't remember if they get rid of the whole... Oh, you got a missile tank thingy-majig. Like the another Metroid 2 remake did. You goddamn crystal son of a bitch. Metroid game where Samus loses all of her moves for no reason? Time I think of the Morph Ball now, I just remember the Michael Jordan ball in Space Jam. How about we don't remember that, John? How about we don't? Save your progress. Kinda curious now, Mythos, what game you're thinking, or what the game that you were thinking of was that isn't Chris Tales. Game is nothing compared to other way of losing your upgrades. What, the whole Adam I don't have permission from Adam to use missiles thing? I've seen it. I've seen the horrors of that shit. Yeah, that's... yeah. I think that the least anybody talks about Other M, the better. Also, remember all the people that they sent to investigate the planet? Yeah, I'm sure they're all they're all alive and healthy and ready to go back to their families. Have all your upgrades, but Daddy Adam prohibits you from using them unless it is necessary. Hey, dándole lengüita a Samus. Upgrading suit for Aeon compatibility. The Aeons. Aeon fuels, special abilities like the Scan Pulse refill your gauge with the Aeon orbs. Foes may drop when you either beat them or successfully parry. Scan Pulse uses Aeon to scan an area. Use it to reveal map information about and the location of breakable blocks. Press up to equip. Press A while equipped to activate. Cancel by pressing A again before the pulse is released. Other M is a good game, just a few flaws, and that's what everyone talks about. Sounds like Skyward Sword. Oh no, please don't port Other M to the Switch. There's the only problem that I will have if I do a full playthrough of this, and it's that I have to constantly keep switching between the screens because I can't see shit of that tiny little screen on the right. But yeah, it reveals the hidden secrets of Metroid. Trailer for Armor is so good, it still makes me mad that game sucks because it looked just like what I wanted. Armor is good, but everyone talks about how much they reuse bosses, a lack of areas because you visit the same 3 places over and over. No, people complained about the whole motion controls. That's what people focus on. And now that I've beaten the game, I can tell you, it's fine, people. It's a great game. And if you have a Switch, go get yourself a Switch, or go get it on the Switch. Oh, we're finally getting to the first Metroid. Took us long enough. Audio! Are a lot of people saying the Switch motion is better? I never use the Switch motion, but as far as the button controls, it works perfectly fine. With a Pro controller, it works perfectly fine. Amiibo option has been unlocked in the map menu. I could never get the fucking amiibo of Metroid Samus Returns. If you have a Switch. If you have a Switch, put it on the Switch. Hey, Metroid Samus Returns, put it on the Switch. The Metroid Prime Trilogy, put it on the Switch. Pornhub, put it on. Oh, wait. Get the fuck out of here with that Wii U bullshit. Xenoblade Chronicles X, put it on the Switch. Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, put them on the Switch. That's right, we want all of them on the Switch. Fun fact, Pornhub is on the Switch if you know how to exploit a few things. Got up me those. I really want to play Wind Waker and Twilight Princess now that I've played Skyward Sword. It's just and if I didn't have Dodgeball Academia, Chris Tale, Psychonauts 2 soon, I would start Breath of the Wild as well. Because I actually want to play Wind Waker. Same. You don't need to mod the Switch. I have power. Oh my. Oh my. Love Twilight Princess. I've never played Twilight Princess and I want to. If Nintendo don't put it on the Switch, I might just have to do something drastic. Like use a ROM. Alright, let's kill the first motherfucker. Hopefully. Eat my missiles, you piece of shit! That was way too easy. The other ones aren't this easy, by the way. Just saying. I mean, like the GameCube version, you want to... I just need to get my hands on a better GPU, guys. Maybe by the end of the year. Maybe. Who knows? Charge beam acquired! They're up in Mayagüez, I'm telling ya. Yeah, but ¿a qué precio? What price? I'm pretty damn sure that it's not gonna be MSRP price. That's why I'm holding off. The charge beam gathers energy, which is then released all at once. This power can be used to open charge doors. Doesn't hold wide to charge and then release, yada yada yada. Okay, so they didn't get rid of the whole missile tank. Go and check, it's right next door from where you live. No, it's not. Make sure you don't buy one secondhand because it was probably used for mining. You don't want those. I know it's supposed to be crypto mining, but it's still funny to me that it's called mining, like... Are they really miners? Like with a pickaxe and all that shit? So instead of the terrain randomly once you kill one of the Metroids, instead of the terrain like moving and shifting on its own, it's all because of this thing, or these things I should say, like that the terrain keeps moving and changing once you insert the DNA of the Metroids, in this version at least, compared to the other two versions that we took a look at. There's an actual store, so there is a better chance that they weren't used for mining. Yeah, we'll see. Well, we will see. What is... My battery back up, so now I need to get a 1 terabyte SSD. Oh no. He's starting to turn into John, wanting SSDs. Oh no. I should probably eventually also think about getting an SSD because yeah, I'm burning through the memory at this point with all the ROMs that I'm getting. Aha. Series are hot around here. Walmart had 4 left Monday after I got mine, and they had 1 left yesterday. I know who works there. Said that was from a second shipment. I don't know who always want SSDs. No, but most of the time you do. Love this game to death. I even like the original. I love this game because it helped me get through Hurricane Maria back in 2017, and it kept my sanity in check. The little amount of sanity that I still have left. Also, hey, Millennial Man. How you doing, man? Are you doing better? Please tell me you're doing better. Please. Please, you're doing better. Sorry I wasn't looking at another NVMe SSD today. See? You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Have an eye on an Samsung SSD. $110. We are going NVMe. I can highly recommend 970 something something something. Man, you worthless. Slightly better. Sorry. Well, I'm glad. Did you get C19 tested? Please just... Thank you for dying. Huh. I don't think that it's this way. Let me see. Okay, there's a pathway to the left. Is this one, but I need a power bomb, so... Huh. Oh, it's because I gotta go. And then rapid test tomorrow. Okay. Well, hopefully it's not dead, man. Hopefully it's not dead. Okay. 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 Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. We're lost. Never mind. I'm just a dum-dum. I just want to play Metroid. Yeah, man. Actually, before I did this, before I did Samus Returns, I played a little bit of AM2R, another Metroid 2 remake, and I wanted to keep playing that. And now I want to keep playing this. I really want to keep playing both. Not the original one. I played a little bit of the original one. It's fine. It's not a bad game, but I would much rather just play this or AM2R. Want to have my eyes on? But also, I've beaten these games before, and I have too many games to play that have come out recently, so I can't necessarily justify on my own time doing a replay of these games. But I could do a full playthrough of it later. We'll see. I mean, I should do a full playthrough of either AM2R or God, this one, Samus Returns. The OG is good. I have AM2R, but I've never played it in all these years. Which one is your favorite? Man, I'm not. Like, again, I love this one because it helped me stay sane during the hurricane when we had no electricity, and I didn't have a Switch at the time. All I had was the 3DS. All I had was Spider-Man. But AM2R just takes what works of the GBA games of Zero Mission and Fusion, but in Metroid 2 form, and it just makes it so much better. You should actually, like, give it a shot. Give AM2R a shot. Like, it's super fast, like, way faster than this game. Like, this game's faster than the original one. Dread is a sequel to Fusion, not this. I mean, they're all a sequel, though. It doesn't have the screw, so I have to get my... Or is that a sequel to Foison? Foison? Oh, Foison. But this is... Dread is a sequel to both this and Fusion, guys. Like, remember, Dread is Metroid 5. This is Metroid 2. Fusion is Metroid 4. Super Metroid is Metroid 3. Metroid, Metroid 2, Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion, Metroid Dread. Exactly. And also, don't go in there. Hush? No, no hushing. We here at the command center, we like to make things clear. Just like explaining the Trails of series timeline. But yeah, I would, man, I don't know which one I prefer more, if this one or AM2R. I just really like that AM2R is more classic Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion, Zero Mission, compared to this. This one is more, you know, it's Mercury's theme, you know? It's not necessarily like one-to-one OG Metroid. And also because this one like has the whole melee gimmick, like I kind of deduce points because of it, but it's still a good I still really like this game. But I do think that maybe AM2R... We'll see. I'm probably gonna do a full playthrough of AM2R. Yes, I did Zero Mission, and I've done Super Metroid. I need to do Fusion and at least one of the 2 versions of this. Doesn't play exactly like a Metroid in feel. Yeah. It focuses way more on the melee side of it. That's why I'm like not completely on board. Like, I like it for what it is, but it's just not a one-to-one remake of Metroid 2. Not like AM2R, which is a one-on-one remake of that game, for the most part. Yeah, I may do a full playthrough of AM2R. In Super Metroid and Metroid Fusion is Prime 1, 2, 3. Other M Federation Forces and now 4. I think you mean 5. Unless you mean Metroid Prime 4. Oh, I have played Metroid Fusion. I just what I mean is that I haven't done a full playthrough for the channel. But I have played and beat Fusion. Like right now, I've beaten all the 2D Metroids, at the very least in some way, shape, or form. Like I've never beaten the original Metroid, but I have beaten Zero Mission. I've never beaten the original Metroid 2, but I have beaten AM2R, and I have beaten this Metroid Samus Returns. And I've beaten Super Metroid and Metroid Fusion. Metroid Prime 4, I mean. Which on the timeline is not 4. Isn't Metroid Prime 1 like a remake of itself in and of itself of Metroid 1? I thought it was a remake of Metroid 1. Like a first-person perspective remake. It's not? Have I been lied to my whole life? Don't you read a story, boy? Oh, wait. You know me. Also, I don't remember what I read from this one. Prime is its own thing. A remake of Metroid 1 is Metroid Zero Mission. Okay. I always assumed that Metroid Prime 1 was a remake of Metroid 1. Isn't Mother Brain? Or like, not a remake, but more like a reimagining, I guess? Because Mother Brain is in it. You got the bomb! Oh. And swap. Bomb specially designed to be used with the Morph Ball. On a Morph Ball form, press Y to set a bomb. Alright. Mother Brain is not in it? I thought Mother Brain was in it. I'm confused. Mother Brain is not to be found in... Really? Huh. Oh, I guess I've been bamboozled. You're thinking of the Queen Metroid? Oh, that's what it is. Oh, okay. Huh, that's okay, okay. So I definitely do need to... I mean, I'm going to do a full playthrough of Metroid Prime in October. So... Oh no, wait a minute. That sound means that it's getting dangerously close to dying. One that appears is a clone of Ridley because he dies in Super. Ah. Interesting. It's gonna be very interesting doing that playthrough of Metroid Prime then. Metroid story is just Kingdom Hearts. Ah, venga. Come on. No. Everyone is either Ridley or a Metroid. Prime Hearts. Kingdom Prime. Look as hard as you are able. You will not find but the smallest glimmer of a chozo. Kingdom Roid. That sounds like a steroid kingdom or something. Oh yeah! Kingdom Roid! Oh yeah! I know Mother Brain is in other M's cutscenes. How about we don't speak of other M? Like, why do we keep going back to other M? In this fine Metroid evening. Why? Probably because it's a game in the Metroid franchise, Lion. Yeah, but nobody cares. Nobody cares about that game. I really wish that that this game did what AM2R did, which was it didn't tell you you acquired a missile tank every time you got a missile tank. Like, I know I got a missile tank. It's been like the 501 that I've gotten, man. You don't have to remind me. Other M is good, I will defend it. Oh boy. You're not the completionist. Well, with your memory. What are you trying to say? That I'm an old man? Yes, I am. Ice beam, baby! This is different because you get the spider ball before you get this. The ice beam freezes enemies. Frozen foes can be used as platforms. Charge before firing to keep enemies frozen longer. Tap its icon on the touch screen to equip and press Y to fire. Ice baby. Hey, drop that zero and get with the Samus. Hey, Batman, allow me to break the ice. It's going to be a cold winter in Sabis. Still need to beat other M. It was good for what I played. Spider-Man were Batman. He called his balls spider balls. I know it's not CBs, me those. But I wasn't gonna call it SR388. So leave me alone. Danger. Danger. About to die. This is a first strike after all. Yeah, I know. We're dying. I know, game. I know. The planet on Aliens, SR37? I don't know. And call it the Metroid planet. No. I need some healing before I die. And we died. Well, what a better way to end this episode of First Strike. Am I right? Am I right? Hey, it's not an RPG. I didn't die in Golden Sun, but I died here, so it's almost as good. So this is the perfect way to end tonight's special episode, special Metroid 2 episode of First Strike. Show where we sit down to take a look at the beginning of a few games. Tonight we took a look at the beginning of the same game 3 times. 3 different times, that is. And Samus died by a little earth crab. The end. What a happy ending, man. Anyways, people, I'll be back tomorrow for the banana stream. Again. For the 5th? 6th? I don't know. What episode is going to be of the banana stream? I don't know. I don't remember at this point. Maybe 6, maybe, or 5. I don't know. Anyways, tomorrow, banana stream. Amarillo, 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 los plátanos. It would have been better if you had died in all of them. That's true. That is true. I would have been great to have died in all of them, but alas, we didn't make it. We only died at the end. But yeah, tomorrow, banana stream. And then, maybe Tuesday if I don't close up shop. Maybe Wednesday if I don't close up shop. I don't know. Depending on when I don't close up shop. Another episode of First Strike. The actual first episode of First Strike for this week. Which will be Mega Man Legends. I have not played that game since I was a wee lad. And I never got past the first part of that game. Because I was a dumb kid. And I'm still kind of a dumb kid, but still, I'm pretty sure we can get past the first part of the game. That's what we're going to find out when I play Mega Man Legends, kind of, for the first time on this week's episode of First Strike. Also, Sonic Advance 2, One and Done, and probably Indie Strike will be Spark the Electric Jester 1 and 2, if there isn't anything else. Oh wait, Axiom Verge. Right. I'm going to do Axiom Verge 1. Or 2. Maybe both. I don't know. I haven't bought Axiom Verge 2 yet. So maybe I'll do 1. Maybe I'll do Axiom Verge 1. I don't know. We'll figure that out as we go along the way. And then, on Sunday, Mystery Movie Friends will be back. We're going to be talking and reviewing Face Off. face off. So don't miss that one, people. So, till next time, may your hearts be your guiding key. And remember to stay inside, stay alive, stay hydrated, and be kind to everybody. And have yourselves a good night. Peace.